My name is Rufus Johnson, and I have a sweet, sweet life. I love to walk, I love to run, and I love sports. I also love my job. I really, really love my job. But I have a problem. You see, I can't seem to get to work on time. It's so bad that my workmates call me Rufus always late for work Johnson. That really hurts my feelings because I love my job. You see, it's not my fault that I'm late for work. I do everything I can to get to work on time, but it just never happens like I planned it. Something always gets in the way, and my day doesn't go quite as planned. Does that happen to you? I start my day like you do. My alarm goes off. I wake up. I eat my breakfast. I brush my teeth. And I get dressed for work. I pack my favorite lunch into my briefcase and I head to the bus stop at 7:45 a.m. sharp. This is where things get weird. You see, I live in a small town, but I still meet the weirdest people at our bus stop. Like the other day, I met Amélie Lacroix. She says she's with the resistance. I don't know what that means, but I guess if she says so. Psst, come over here. My name is Amélie Lacroix, and I am a spy. I am with la resistance. Generations of my family have served to and protected the people of France, and now I serve to protect the people of the world. Can you help me? The lives of billions of people are depending on my actions. Je peux pas échouer. What is your name? My name's Rufus, and I'm headed to work right now. So I'm sorry, but I can't help you. But it is a matter of global security. Lady, you seem nice, and I'm sure what you're talking about is important, but I just don't have the time. Please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. Bad things can happen to good people if you do not help me. What are you talking about? Écoute very carefully, and I will tell you. It all began a few months ago in Moscow. I was wrapping up an important case in my apartment when I heard a knock on the door. I opened the door slowly, but there was nobody there. All I could see was a box on the floor. I took the box inside and opened it. I couldn't believe mes yeux. Inside the box was the Hypatia. I recognized it immediately. It felt like I was dreaming. I couldn't believe I was actually looking at the Hypatia. My dear Rufus, The Hypatia is the most valuable stone in the entire world. I mean, it is literally the most valuable stone. The Hypatia was formed even before the first days of the solar system. It was only discovered in 1996, in the Egyptian desert, and named after an ancient Egyptian female mathematician and astronomer. You see, mon ami, the Hypatia is the most unusual rock. It is super hard, but also brittle. It is fractured and coated with a strange shine. And it took 17 years for scientists to realize that it was formed beyond la Terre and that it doesn't match any known meteorite or comet category. Most meteoroids contain a little of carbon and a bunch of silicon, but the Hypatia's recipe is very different. It is full of carbon with a sprinkling of silica, and all that carbon comes from a key ingredient of interstellar dust that the shock of a giant impact has locked into the structure of petit diamants. These tiny diamonds are unlike any diamond from our planet. You see, these diamonds can store a lot of information. I mean a lot of information. Like a whole planet of information. While researching the Hypatia, the scientists made an unbelievable discovery. They found that because of the giant impact of Hypatia to our planet, it was able to collect and store all the information of every human that has ever lived in the structure of its tiny diamond. Everything you'd ever want to know about every single human being that has ever lived and is living now is in the Hypatia. Can you even imagine how incredible this is? If the Hypatia falls into the wrong hands, just imagine what could happen. We can't let that happen. I've traveled all the way from Moscow to Luxembourg to protect the Hypatia, and I will not let it fall into the wrong hands. You must help me. How? My sources tell me that the safest place to keep the Hypatia is in Luxembourg's Bock-Casemate. I've been told that these underground tunnels and these steep rocks earned Luxembourg the name of Gibraltar du Nord, and they are the safest place for the Hypatia. Please help me. Amélie. That is an unbelievable story, and I can't even believe you are asking me for help, but you haven't actually told me how I can help you. Can you tell me how to get to the Bock-Casemate? Seriously? Why didn't you say that in the beginning? You need to get on the 275 to Limpopo. Then you walk to Octroi. Then you take the bus 11 to Luxembourg Gare Centrale. You walk to Centre Badenstadt. Then you take bus 9 to Centre Wasserturm and get off at Clausen Plateau Altmünster, and you walk 3 minutes to Luxembourg Montée de Clausen, and you will find the Bock-Casemate right there. Oh, mon ami, merci beaucoup, Monsieur Rufus. You are very smart dog. Au revoir. Oh no, I'm gonna be late again. Sorry I'm late.
Seriously, Rufus? Not again. You're meant to be in the meeting about the dog toy project in Indonesia. You were also meant to process the doggy food shipment to Brazil. And arrange the order of 1,000 dog beds from Nigeria. Oh, Rufus, what's the story this time?
Oh dear, should I tell him?